Once upon a time, in a quaint village nestled at the foot of the misty mountains, there lived a young girl named Alara. She had a heart as pure as a dewdrop and a spirit as free as the wind. Alara's most treasured possession was an ancient necklace, handed down through generations, with a rare crystal said to hold the secret to immense wisdom and patience. The crystal was encased in a silver pendant shaped like a willow leaf. One day, while playing by the serene river that flowed through the village, Alara heard a soft, melodious whisper carried on the gentle breeze. Curiosity got the better of her, and she followed the enchanting voice that led her deep into the heart of the misty mountains. There, hidden amidst the lush greenery, stood an enormous willow tree that shimmered with an otherworldly aura. The tree's branches swayed in harmony, almost dancing to the rhythm of the wind. Mesmerized by its beauty, Alara felt an inexplicable connection with the ancient willow. As she approached the tree, the whispering grew louder, and the crystal pendant around her neck glowed with a warm radiance. The willow seemed to be speaking to her, revealing that the crystal within her necklace was infused with the essence of patience, and only the pure of heart could unlock its power. The willow tree then entrusted Alara with a mission: to master the virtue of patience by protecting a delicate bud that grew at the very top of its branches. This bud, the tree explained, contained the potential to bloom into the rarest and most beautiful flower in existence, but only if nurtured with unwavering patience and love. Excited by the challenge, Alara accepted the quest and climbed up the willow tree, determined to protect the bud with all her heart. The ascent was not easy, and the branches tested her patience with their twists and turns. Yet, she persisted, remembering the wise words of the willow: patience is the key to unlocking the greatest wonders of the world. As days turned into weeks and weeks into months, Alara sat vigilantly beside the tiny bud, shielding it from harsh weather and the prying eyes of curious creatures. The villagers, having noticed her disappearance, searched for her in vain, believing she had been lost to the forest. In the meantime, Alara faced numerous trials. She experienced moments of doubt and loneliness, wondering if her patience would ever be rewarded. The crystal pendant around her neck glowed dimly, testing her resolve, but she resisted the temptation to abandon her mission. One stormy night, as lightning crackled across the sky, the willow spoke to her again, urging her to stay strong. "The darkest nights precede the brightest days," it whispered. And with newfound determination, Alara braved the elements and held the bud closer to her heart, willing it to endure the storm. Eventually, the villagers' search led them back to the willow tree. Upon seeing Alara's dedication and devotion to the tiny bud, they were filled with awe and admiration. The tale of her patience spread like wildfire throughout the village, and people started visiting the willow tree to witness the miracle they had heard so much about. As the years passed, Alara's patience remained unyielding, and the bond between her and the willow grew deeper. The bud, now a small, delicate flower, radiated an ethereal beauty that mesmerized all who laid eyes upon it. One fateful morning, as the sun bathed the land in its golden glow, the flower began to bloom in a breathtaking display of colors never seen before. The entire village gathered in awe and reverence, realizing that this was no ordinary flower. It was a symbol of patience, love, and unwavering dedication. In that moment, the crystal pendant around Alara's neck shimmered brilliantly, releasing a burst of wisdom that permeated the air. The villagers learned that true patience was not merely waiting for something to happen, but the ability to remain steadfast in the face of challenges and uncertainty, nourishing hope even when it seemed futile. Alara's incredible journey touched the hearts of all, and the village became a beacon of patience and understanding. People from far and wide sought the wisdom of the whispering willow, and the village prospered, not through riches or power, but through the strength of their united patience and compassion. And so, the tale of Alara and the whispering willow became a legend, a timeless fable passed down through generations, teaching all who heard it the value of patience, the beauty of perseverance, and the rewards of nurturing hope and love. From that day forward, the village was known as Patience's Haven, and Alara lived as a revered elder, sharing her story with the young and old alike. The crystal pendant, now more radiant than ever, served as a reminder that true wisdom was not found in possessions or treasures, but within the depths of one's heart. And so, the legacy of Alara and the whispering willow lived on, a testament to the incredible power of patience, a virtue that could move mountains and transform lives. For in patience, one could find not only the most precious flower but also the truest version of themselves.